Yo guys, so we are going to be playing a game. This is once a new series called Road to Ultimate Champion. I am currently League 3, some off-stream mining, and got up to League 3, and so I just want to do a little video and show how to reach Ultimate Champion and just some tips I've learned along the way. Obviously I'm not Riley or something, but I'm pretty decent. I get 15,000 every season, get Ultimate Champion every season, so I just thought, hey, might as well film some videos and show people how to do the same. So without further ado, let's just head right in. Using a Royal Giant deck that I've pretty much mained for a couple of years. Alright, Dark Prince. So, could be Goblin Giant. Could be something else. Not really sure. What it is. Dark Goblin. Interesting. I'll go for a little skeletons right here. Should only be a one hit. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go RG here. Nice, he plays a peg on the back. Probably has Mega Knight. Yeah. They always have Mega Knight. Nice. Not nice. Okay, we're doing all right. Yeah, so I think that's the other problem too. Like, it's a lot easier for Riley, and at least once you get to more top ladder, to be aware of what your opponents are running. Obviously, in times like these, yeah, this is a mistake because he just spent 8 elixir, and I'm gonna have a huge counter push to come back with. He's gonna Mega Knight, but it's gonna die. And I think this is gonna be really good for us because we're now gonna be in control of the game and everything that's happening. So yeah, we're not gonna get any scores here or anything of the sort, but his evil Mega Knight's not in cycle. All he really has is his what is it? His Inferno Dragon, and so we can play that even if, he does his little thing. It's not gonna mean much, and especially with the Evil Hunter on us. Or, excuse me, with the Evil Hunter especially doing its work. Yeah, he's probably gonna, oh, he just gave up. Yeah, usually they'd go for a hog or something as a last ditch, but 3 seconds, 2 seconds left, he's not gonna do anything. And yeah, fairly clean win. I made a couple of mistakes, but I think that's the beauty of the challenge, which is that as I learn, you guys get to see, the good and bad side of things, and I'm probably at a lot closer of skill level to you guys than Muhammad Light or something like that, but I think I'm still good enough to where most people can learn off me, and so kind of a bad cycle. Like to have Hunter and Cycle, just so I don't leak elixir. Evil Mega Knight, gosh, yeah. A good play I like to do is having my Evil Hunter and Cycle, and wow, 2 people. Yeah, having my Evo Hunter and Psycho, and going for a Royal Giant to bridge, because when the Mega Knight jumps, it's not able to push back troops. And so, just a fun little play, get them off guard. But yeah, over there I was able to go bats just because he had expended. And I think that's one of the more easier ways to rank up and, to outplay your opponents, which is really just comes down to elixir management. So here, I'm gonna go fisherman way back. And then here, or RG, just because all he really has is his Evo Mega Knight. And now my RG is gonna have pretty much a free walk to the tower, and especially once I log this Dark Goblin. Dagger Duchess is not gonna be able to do enough to do anything, and so like that, I'm honestly just gonna let go. Gonna go bats and try to get a connection here. Play this at the bridge just so can't pull any finicky stuff. Not sure if I can get that down, but we just gotta cycle a couple of logs and we should be chilling. Yeah, that's oops. Not the greatest play from him, but yeah, 2000 HP. And these moves are not going to do much. Miss the tower. That is not aura. But yeah, we should be fine. I mean, there's just nothing you can do at this point in time. Just did that so he could apply more pressure, but Fireball Log does more than enough, and so we'll be taking another dub. But yeah, I mean, I think it's elixir counting. Obviously, it's fairly difficult to do if you're not used to it, and starting off, even I have trouble with it. But even having simple relative counting, I think, is usually good enough. And what I mean by that is just having a fair amount of an idea of what your opponent's gonna do. So like here, I'm up a crap ton of elixir just because he played, I wanted to get that. Oh, I did get the Dark Goblin. But yeah, he played Hog, first play 4 elixir, and when I play my Fisherman, goes opposite lane, counterattacks, and it's 3 for 4, but I have a full health Fisherman. So I basically just gained 4 elixir, and then he spent 2 of the goblins in the middle, which is another wasted elixir. And so I essentially just got like 3 elixir, and he wasted 6 for no reason. And so I'm able to go Royal Giant and go bats in case he has Inferno Tower, which he did end up having. Even if they don't have Inferno Tower, bats just provide lots of pressure for only 2 elixir, which is honestly kind of insane. It's like a flying version of skeletons, and I think people are fairly sure how good skeletons are for just 1 elixir, are able to counter a wide variety. But yeah, it's just like relative. I didn't know his exact elixir count on hand, but I knew I would have a surplus, and I knew I'd be able to rush in. Level 14 King Tower, interesting. Does not take the King Tower activation. Since he's not playing anything, I can assume he's not playing Logbait, because Logbait's more of a spammy type. And so he's probably playing a Beatdown, might be a Lava Hound, might be Golem. If he's not playing anything, I'm gonna go Hunter in the back. Probably be smart to wait till double, but since I'm recording, don't want the video to be too boring. But yeah, nice little play there. Got rid of the wizard 5 for 5 without having to expend too much. go this. Might have a freeze or something like that. Luckily it doesn't. Yeah. Over there, it probably would have been a better play to not use my E-Spirit and soak the damage, because then I would have been able to counter push with the Royal Giant. But it seems we're still going to be able to get that done. Hopefully he does like a zap or something. No zap or anything like that, so yeah, it's really chill. I'm gonna just hit a log, get the skeletons out, should kill the witch. But this is nice because he has Evo MK coming up, and I know I'm gonna be able to counter push. Nice, we get the Sparky cooked, or time it with the Sparky playing, so it'll be nice. Probably just gonna hit a log, he's gonna hit an MK, so I'm gonna preemptively do that. So then, wait, why didn't it jump? Well, we should be fine. Yeah, kind of scary. Evil Witch is gonna be bad. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do this just for pressure in case anything gets cooked. Wow, how did that not die there? Hopefully we should still be fine. We can eat that. He is not. Okay, well this I can just cycle. Good thing about cycle is that I don't need to wait until everything's perfect, you know. With about just 10 elixir or whatever, I can get 2 fireballs down, and so once I see that it's around 600 HP, something like that, 600 or 700 HP, I can go and hit 2 logs, 2 fireballs, and get her done. But yeah, this is a fairly smooth set of games. Alright, next matchup, we have a person whose name I have no idea how to pronounce. But they are playing log bait. So this is interesting. Log bait, typically I'd say, if they are able to play well, then they usually cook me. I'd say it fairly hard counters. I mean, especially with Inferno Tower, it makes a pretty big difference. But what I'm gonna do now is a play I like to do with log bait, which is you allow them to overexpend a little bit and you just rush in on single and you try to win the game right away. So still have a battle in the tower, and yeah, you kind of just eat the get one more. Nice. He's probably gonna, yeah. That wasn't the best play from him. And so now we're in the damage lead. We're also up a little bit of elixir because he also has to defend the hunter. So he does not have a big spell, I don't believe. But yeah, he also just spent a whole crap ton of elixir again. And so I'm just gonna take his tower. Play the bats just so he wasn't able to go and play the cannon. And we can log this here just because, yeah, it should be defended nice. But yeah, even if he goes for a Goblin Barrel, still needs 2 more cycles before he can nice. And then I'm just gonna put cannon on the fireball on the cannon. Get out the way. Should be tower 2. Nice. Probably gonna, yep, rush. And I thought he was gonna go. Ah, crap. Well, yeah, that's towered down. But we have a whole lot of, what's it called? Chances, I'd say. Not chances, but having pocket with, yeah. Shouldn't have a big spell though. And he'll probably see this coming, but with bats, it's gonna make the world of a difference. One shot, nice. And he's probably gonna go Valk. Probably go Goblin Barrel, nice. Yeah. GG's. Closer game than it probably should have been. Probably should have locked that in a lot further before it got too close, but we still come out with the win. And so, yeah, like even me, like, obviously as you can see, it's not perfect, but just having a relative understanding of what needs to get done, you know, and just understanding decks too. And so, you know, like if having knowledge of different interactions, right? If an RG gets one shot on the cannon, I can hit a fireball, get her out of there, and understanding how much to expend when, or how much, or what to do when your opponent expends a lot. The thing about Psycho is that they rely on playing a lot of pressure and you defending, and so they try to get away with a lot of extra interactions, like, oh, you hit a log on their Goblin Barrel, well then they're gonna rush in with the Goblin Gang, or they'll play Princess at the Bridge. You play a card, they block with Valkyrie, then they have Dark Goblin coming, and then, oh, they're already back to the next Goblin Barrel. And so, especially when you're playing, like, not necessarily a heavier deck, but a more deck with a win condition that's like 5, 6, or more elixir, you can usually just let a few cards go through, let a Goblin Barrel go through, you know, hit a Electro Spear and then counter, and then they're not able to reply fast enough, and you win in either single or something like that. But yeah, next game up against Cole from a clan that I'm not sure is the kindest, but yeah, we'll throw it good luck. Below, nice. K. This could be RG. This could also be something else entirely. Interesting. He also kind of expanded there. I kind of wanted to go in, but I was hoping he would have. Interesting. I was hoping he would have defended the Hunter if it stayed alive, but ended up dying. Alright, so he is playing Piggies, pretty sure. Not Piggies. Interesting. Alright. So the Hunter is going to kill that, and so in my mind, that's just like a free elixir. Or like, he just wasted a 4 elixir. And that's just the way I think of it. Like, if I play a card and they play a card into it, then they just wasted elixir. And so I'm not thinking necessarily about how much elixir that they currently have or something like that, but rather the difference in elixir that we have, if that makes sense. And so, nice little push going. You play a whole lot of, what is it? A lot of cards, you know? And so I'm just thinking, okay, that's around 3, that's around 4. You'll probably get a lot of damage here, but I'm just throwing a late fireball. Not stressed too much about trying to hit some crazy placement with my cards or whatever. Now, it's just about playing in the middle, really. Kind of overexpended, not gonna lie. And yeah, he can go and get these, but just very low on elixir. I probably could have hit the Mother Witch, but she'll probably die to my Fisherman unless he tries to block it, which he does, but he fails at. So yeah, this is about just timing, and so just try to time my logs and my electro spirits so that it gets maximum delayed time and he's not able to win fast enough and spam his 2-3 spells. What did he have? He had heroes, fireball. Okay, that's not too many. Yeah, we've won every game so far, which is going a lot better than I expected. There's probably be last game and getting to checkpoint of League 4, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lot of good learning experience. Oh, okay. This is Expo. So this is pretty much a 100-0 matchup. He's probably going to Expo right side. No, he does not. Interesting. Archer Queen variation. I haven't seen this in quite a long time. So now I have to think about how we're gonna do this. Well, I mean, it's Expo, so I can really just spam my Expos at the bridge. I kind of want to see if he has Rocket. Hopefully he rockets. Guess he does not have Rocket. Does that. Nice. Please hit. Thank you, Lord. I can get this and yeah. Not the best from us necessarily, but he's gonna try to kill it quick, and I don't think he really has a Tesla or some sort, so we should get a lot of good counter damage. Nice. Okay, yeah, no, it's just scraps at that point, cause he just wasted a whole 4 freaking elixir. Always worried, but yeah. Good thing with the fireball and the Archer Queen 2 is that it takes a break from the shooting, and so makes your life easy a little bit. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything here, but wow, a nice couple of wins. Pretty interesting, but yeah, Expo, it's kind of sad having to play against RG, although every time I play Expo and ladder and I face against RG, I have a pretty positive win rate. I actually can't remember the last time I lost against a RG deck using an Expo. But yeah, so nice couple of games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row, so not bad. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this video, and you guys should just let me know what else you guys want to see. If you guys want to see other game modes, I do like my merge tactics, and obviously I wanted to do a video for 15K, but I kind of got impatient before I made the channel or whatever, and so we'll have to wait for next season. But we could also do a free to play, but you guys just let me know inside the comment section what you guys would like to see, and yeah, catch you guys in another video.